Having trouble putting together a decent trading plan so that way you can be more profitable in the Forex? Well, in this episode, we're going to be talking about how to do that. So today we're going to be talking about putting together a decent trading plan. One of the common things that a lot of people struggle with is trying to put together everything that they need so that way they can be successful in trading Forex. Like having a strategy, having a risk management plan. And to be honest with you, it's one of the biggest struggles and why most people are failing today. In order for you to be better as a trader, you have to have better organization. And today we're going to be talking about putting together a whole trading plan. But before we do, make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you're new, and also make sure that you put on the notifications so you can have updates on all the latest videos that we put out. Because again, this channel is all about investing, trading in Forex, trading in the stocks, and having everything that you need to be successful. And if you stick to the end of this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a source that you can use to be more profitable in the Forex while you guys are still learning. So why is it so important to have a trading plan? Like I was saying before, it is so important to have so that way you keep up with your organization. You need to have a base risk management. And all of these things should be covered in your trading plan. So I'm getting ready to break down step by step on what you need in your trading plan. So the first thing that you need to have in your trading plan is you need to have your personal goals. Okay, every time when you're trading in the Forex, this is the first thing that you need to visually see. You need to visually be reminded of the things that you're shooting for, the things that you want to obtain, and the reason why you started trading in the Forex in the first place. So once you have these goals written down and you can see them visually, almost like aspirations, you want to make sure that you repeat them to yourself. You want to be encouraged every single day on why you're trying to learn this skill set so that way you can be financially free. The second thing that your trading plan should consist of is a trading strategy. Now, most people are coming to this channel, most people are going to other channels because they're trying to figure that thing out. How do I get a good trading strategy? If you're one of those people that already have a good trading strategy, this is where you need to go ahead and define what that trading strategy is. I'm talking about everything from what type of indicators that you use. What are all the conditions in order for you to enter into that trade? Even all the way down to your entry. Those things need to be written out and you need to visually see those things. So that way you don't just jump in just because Rick and Bobby told you to jump into the trade. No, you're following everything that your trading strategy is talking about. And you're sticking to your own trading plan. So that way, if Rick and Bobby loses, hey, it's not just them, it's you. Now you're holding yourself accountable. And lastly, on this particular portion of your trading plan with the strategy, you need to have clarity on where's your stops and also where your target profits are going to be. In my trading plan, my targets and also my stops are always a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. That's what I just aim for. That's just me personally. You don't have to go for that. You can go for more. You can go for less. Whatever you want to do, it's entirely up to you, but you need to have that clearly defined in your strategy. The third thing that you want to have in your trading plan, and one of my favorite and most important things that you need to have in your trading plan, is a risk management plan. Now, in this risk management plan, you want to have maximum exposure. How much are you willing to lose, right? How much are you willing to wait for the market to pull back before it starts going into profit? Because a lot of you guys know that once you enter the market, sometimes the market has a tendency to wait before it starts to go into profit. So if it starts to get into the red, how long are you willing to wait for it to do that? This needs to be defined and broken down. How much are you risking per trade? It needs to be broken down as well. If you're starting off with a $100 account, guys, I don't expect you to put any more than a 0.01, but this needs to be clear to you. So that way you don't get excited just because you're listening to a profitable trader or you're taking signals and this person has been doing well, so you're just gonna over leverage your account. No, you stick to your trading plan. Doing that will keep keep you always in the green. Even if you do lose a few trades, that's okay. In your trading journey, you're going to lose. But if you stick to your plan, you're going to be more profitable over your losses. And that's the most important thing. And then that's going to go into maximum acceptable drawdown. How much are you willing to see your account go into red before you decide, okay, I need to go ahead and really start looking at what am I doing? Okay, so with the maximum acceptable drawdown, you're pretty much saying if I'm losing trade after trade, okay, that I have to go back and look at my strategy. Is there something that I'm missing? Did I do the right things? Did I follow the formula to the T, or did I just listen to this person? Did I do enough back testing on my strategy so that way I have more confidence in what I'm looking at? See, when you have a trading plan altogether, these are the things that you start asking yourself versus doubting yourself. And that's why it's so important to have a trading plan, because now you go from doubting yourself to about to quit to now just re-strategizing what it is that you didn't follow in your trading plan. And that's the most important part. The next thing that your trading plan should consist of is a time management plan. You need to have time over your trading and not trading over your time. Now, what do I mean by that? You need to have a schedule on when it is that you can trade versus the time that you can't trade. Because some of you guys have work, some of you guys have jobs, some of you guys are doing other things, and you want to be able to manage that time over your trading time. So what I do, I trade off the 4 hour. Now, because I trade off the 4 hour time frame, I know that a new candlestick will present itself around the hours of 12, 4, and 8. And because of this, I can manage my time and schedule my time to check the charts around those times. Doing this and having a clear understanding of when you're going to be looking at the market will only help you, so that way you can be more attentive to the charts on a time that you can afford to manage to put towards it. All right, folks, so this is an example of what your trading plan outline should look like after you write it down, typed it. You should always have this right in front of you every single time that you trade, every single time that you decide to make an entry, or even take a signal from someone. Please, guys, make sure that you follow these things step by step. As you can see, we have our reasons, our goals, our strategy. We have it outlined to the T, going from our entry, our conditions, our indicators, our stops and targets, optimizing our pairs, risk management, and lastly, our time to trade. Okay, guys, so if you're still looking at this video, awesome. I'm getting ready to give you some awesome sauce on what you can do to continue to be more profitable while you're still learning. So I have an awesome group that you guys can be a part of called the FX Hangout. Now, if you go and be a part of the FX Hangout, we have a trading group where we trade together. We send out a watch list of different pairs that we're looking at. Based off of what you've learned today in your trading strategy, it's going to give you extra confirmation so that way you can take some awesome trades and gain some profits while you're still trading. So again, if you like what you learned from this, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I'm probably going to start doing this within a few weeks or so. I want to start doing trade sessions with you. So if you subscribe to this channel, you will get notifications on when I start doing those live sessions, so that way you can ask me questions, we can look at the charts together, and that way we can learn together. And learning together, we cannot lose. So again, thank you for looking at this video. I'll see you next time.